We're on the set, and we have a normal entertainment interview, and then afterwards, in the break, we start looking at a raw feed, and we hear that a plane had hit the building. When we come back, we just were told to say there's been an accident, a plane has hit one of the World Trade Center buildings. We didn't know which one. By the time we saw it, we realized it looked a lot bigger than a small plane like everyone described. So we realized this is pretty major if it is an accident. And then we started calling it as we saw it, and you could see that there were people jumping out and things dropping off, and we really couldn't tell how bad it was eventually going to be. But in the break, we kept watching the raw feed, and it looked really horrific. And by the time we got off the air at 9:01, everyone was basically frozen. So I went down to the newsroom personally, and we thought that maybe there was going to be continuing volley of planes coming into buildings all across Manhattan, because they kept showing reviews of the plane hitting from all different angles. And then the second plane hit, and I was able to get a crew and go downtown and see some of the aftermath and try to get as close as possible through all the security that was set up. But it really looked like the actual scene itself, being on the air was surreal, and being on the scene itself, it was like we were on another planet, because there was no pavement. It was all dust. It looked like someone threw powder all over downtown New York City. And the chaos and the people running, and as we were driving, getting out to tape it, and then seeing the planes fall, seeing the buildings fall, it was like a movie. It was like one cataclysmic event after another. And then finally, with no trains running and no buses, I ended up walking about 50 blocks back to 48th and 6th, and then seeing the chaos in our newsroom and the nonstop coverage. And we wouldn't take a commercial break for 2 weeks. We would be on the air for 4 or 5 hours straight. And just the enormity of the event seems like yesterday.